welcome to a new video. Today we are going to be building our first ever campsite and our first ever custom venue in The Sims 4 Adventure Awaits. So thanks to EA for giving us early access to check out this pack. And I want to go glamping style, which is glamorous camping, just in case anyone didn't know. So I am so excited to do our first build with this pack and our first custom venue. Just so you guys know, this is an early build of the game, so this is not final software. And I obviously want to build in the new world, and I thought we'd build on the empty lot over here. There was some terrain work originally on this lot and trees, but I've just cleared it because I really want us to be able to freely build and then add the landscaping we want to add here. And I've actually drawn my plan for this lot several times. I was working on it last night, and I do find with Sims building, it is really enjoyable to actually draw ideas on paper before bringing them into the game. And the drawings are so messy, probably only I can understand them. But the idea is to have a group of glamping tents and then some wellness retreat type of activities, as well as the new activities that come with this pack. Also, if you guys do decide to get Adventure Awaits or any other Sims pack from the Sims 4 store, you can directly support my channel by using my creator code Deligracy at the checkout. So thank you for everyone who's been using it. I really appreciate it. And first thing first, whenever I do a build, I like to figure out where the front of the lot is by just placing some wallpaper. There we go, and going to save to the gallery to see. So we have got the center of the lot, just because I like it to look pretty in the picture. Also, you may notice that I actually, for the first time in an early build of a review game or reviewing a game, I actually do have all the other packs installed. I'm going to focus mostly on Adventure Awaits, but I thought because we're doing glamping, it would be fun to, towards the end of the video, add some extra items just so I can give you guys an idea of what else you can kind of make happen with this pack and some other little creative ideas, I suppose. And I'm also just really excited to figure out what we can do by crossing packs over as well. So I was thinking of creating a structure where we have diagonal rooms coming off of a straight room here. That side is longer, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Not to worry, we'll just extend this outwards. So we could have maybe a big kitchen area, dining area here for all of the glamping folks to use. And then we could do like a bathroom over here, maybe a wellness area over here. And I think it would be cool to make use of decking as well, because we do have some new great decking items, including this stilt foundation, or there's even the cabin slats foundation, which looks really nice. And my new favorite flooring, which I feel like we're gonna be using in like all of our upcoming builds. You know what? I might actually draw out the decking as a room, because I think that's gonna be easier than placing platforms around the place. So I'll show you guys this new flooring that I'm obsessed with. So we wanna bring that out to here. We wanna bring that out to here. And I always love working with diagonals. Well, actually, I take that back. I don't always love working with diagonals, but I like the challenge of working with diagonals. Oh, so basically this whole idea that I had didn't even work, did it? Because it hasn't created a room. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna delete the walls. You don't have to do it this way. You can draw out platforms, but just with my brain and how my brain works, I just find this easier. So we'll probably do a bit of this type of thing when we're figuring out how the decking's gonna work. But yeah, this is definitely interesting what we've come up with here. We might change it a bit. I kind of feel like maybe this needs to come out even more. It's hard to know until we place the furniture inside just how big this place is going to be. I'm also gonna grab some base game lighting, my saucer lights, because they're just the best. We're just gonna place them around randomly. Don't worry, we'll fix them up and make them look really pretty soon. You know, trust the process, you guys. It's gonna look awesome once we get there. I think we should also go for a little bit of a trendy boho cream theme, just because Usually whenever I see glamping tents, they're always very like cream and bright or see-through, and that's kind of what gives them that glam factor. Oh, that really, extending the edges really did not help us out, did it? No, it did not. How good is this decking though? I'm obsessed. I've always wanted decking. Okay, so that's the idea for our beginning structure. And then I thought we could have a central area for a pool because we have new diving boards, we have a new hot tub, so it just seems like a pool would be a grand idea, or a pool area. And I guess it should be a reasonable size because you can have, I think, up to 8 Sims attending a getaway, and then you can also have a few staff members too. So maybe, what's a reasonable size of pool if you went glamping? I mean, we don't want it to be absolutely enormous, to the point of being ridiculous, but just like sizable. Maybe we'll bring this out a bit too. Oh, and then of course we need to use the new hot tub because there is a new in-ground hot tub. All the other hot tubs have always been above ground, but they've added an in-ground. So exciting. These are the things that Simmers get excited about. Oh, I lost all of my downlights too. There's my saucy saucer lights. Here we go, bam, bam, bam. Yes, I can see that there's a wall sticking out there too. Or maybe, I kind of like the idea of the hot tub being at the other end of the pool. Yeah, let's bring that a smidge and then put the hot tub here. The hot tub there. Or another idea is we could raise up a platform for the hot tub to sit in. Or we could do another foundation. I mean, you can't connect the foundations together, but we could still have some stairs that go across like this, and I think it is a nice layering effect, and then maybe we can do some kind of foliage around it, and a canopy above it. Not really entirely sure what kind of canopy yet, but we'll figure it out as we go. I really like this new fencing too. And whenever I do pools, I almost always love to go for a dark blue tile because I love that it makes the water look darker. So yeah, maybe we'll go with that, or maybe we'll go with just brown around it. Oh, and we definitely need to use the new diving boards. Oh, and there's the water slide too. I mean, I do want to do a water slide as well, just because they're new objects. So like, why wouldn't we use them? Maybe do a water slide down that end. I don't know if we need a big diving board. Maybe a smaller one is okay. But a big one would be fun. As much as I love this water slide, it does make the establishment look a little more goofy, and we're trying to make it really aesthetically pleasing. Look, I'll leave it there for now, but we might get rid of it. I'm not sure yet. Okay, in terms of our actual glamping huts or tents, let's put maybe one here and do little octagonal shapes, because all we need to put in them, I think, is just a bed, a chair to make it look nice. Oh, we do have a problem though, because now it's not perfectly aligned with our building, because I was again going to do similar resin structures like this, and then the decking would then link up to them. So maybe we'd have one in the middle here and then a couple on the sides. And the great thing is Adventure Awaits has this canvas wall in like khaki colors. I quite like the khaki color, but I'm wondering if we go with more beigey colors or even like a full cream to communicate this very glampy look and feel. And then there's also a matching roof, so we can kind of make the whole structure look like it's a glamping tent. And when you press Shift C, you can get some extra roof adjustments, so we can have a little bit more control with trying to create a glamping structure. I think it should fan out at the sides, so then we can have some columns underneath it. Maybe it should be lower like this. I've never been glamping myself, but I would love to go. Now, where's our new roof type? Here it is. That is very bright. I mean, maybe we should go the slightly darker color or the olive. The olive is just so pretty. What does it look like in the evening and at different times of day? It does look nicer. And I think there's even a new roof trim. Yes, that can tie into either the timber we've picked or also the colors of the tents as well. So that's really good. And then we have matching windows that have a bit of a plasticky tent look to them. Like there's some creasing around the corners. So we can add our tents or our windows to our tents. And then there's also a door that works perfectly as well. And then we go to decorations. We can have the cabin curtains above the door and above the windows too. And I guess it would make sense to have these on the inside and the outside, just like if you were camping in a tent. So you can do it from the outside or the inside. Well, actually, that'd probably be on the inside. Actually, I don't know. I'm not much of a camper. I don't know if you guys can tell. I did a lot of camping back in my day because I was in a couple of relationships where the other person really enjoyed camping. So I would be a good sport and go camping. So I've camped in a swag at school. We had to go on a 9-day hike and a 6-day hike and like literally sleep under plastic tarps. And one night we got infested with spiders. You know, Australia school camps, everybody. You gotta love it. And why can't I close this? Conflicting block clusters. Well, okay, we might actually have to go back to doing this the traditional way. I was just trying to create a nice deck because this is really annoying to have to do it by placing, platforms. Well, actually, I can just do this at the front. There we go. And once we do one, then we can just copy and paste it for all the others. Okay, and then we can put columns underneath it, I think, and just lift these up. Just place it around like this. And then the front ones, maybe we can just oh no, they're gonna stick through. Bummer. Or maybe they all stick through a little bit. I mean, that's actually not bad because some tent poles I think would stick through. I think it looks okay. And then we would connect this to the main area like that. So that's the idea for our glamping tent. Is it set far enough back? Because I was also thinking it'd be nice to have some other dirt paths on the ground level because I like the idea of having different levels to the build that go to some other activities such as archery. Oh, and a wedding arch. So yeah, maybe it is good to keep these closer than further away. So is this in line with this? Yeah, so this one should be in line with this. Okay, maybe have another one here. Oh, I just realized what I did. I removed the whole first one that we had built. Great. And to check if things are lined up, I usually just draw walls. Oh dear, that one might not be lined up. I think we'll one over. We'll lift our little glamping tents up. And yeah, maybe a couple of them can have double beds and a couple of them have twin beds. And then this one's a bit awkward because it doesn't quite sit in the middle. I mean, we could make this one slightly bigger and it can be like the honeymoon suite. Whoa, that looks big. Although it is right at the front of the property. Look at the surroundings too. There's like a waterfall over there. It's got a beautiful view. I guess this one's more spacious and easier to get to the dirt tracks. So maybe we don't have like a really clear entrance. Maybe it's more walk into the surrounding forests around all of these. And then in terms of us doing a few pathways to other areas for other activities, I don't think we have any new terrain that is for adventure awaits. So we'll use a base game one. I'm just looking down at my drawing. I had the idea of doing a campfire maybe like over here. I might make the dirt track more dirtier looking. So I'll just roughly place some items. So yeah, maybe we can do campfire over here. Okay, so campfire here. Beautiful. Then we'd have an archery area. There's a bit of archery in this section. Let's go away from the tents. Okay, so archery there. Archery area. Very, very vague path. Now for a wedding, would you want to have the waterfall in the background? Probably. Or would you rather have this area in the background? Both of them are really nice. There isn't a new wedding arch for this pack, so we can just use a base game one or one from another pack. These are both from my wedding stories. Honestly, I think both of them are really nice. This definitely goes with the glamping theme and colors, but then this one goes with the environment. Maybe we'll go with this for a bit. For something a bit different. And have it in front of the waterfall. Yes, beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then that would be perfect because you can go to your custom venue and you could change all of the custom venue activities if you wanted to wedding activities and have like a wedding getaway and then stay in the glamping tent with your guests too. And then you can use the kitchen area for all the food and such. Coming back to our focus, which is adventure awaits. There's kayaking. I mean, I suppose it would be good to have a kayak for guests to use. We have playgrounds. I mean, maybe we could do a playground. I don't know if it's really the glamping style though. There's also the butterfly and moth habitat. Papercraft is also a new skill. Oh, a fitness area. Yes, we should do fitness stuff, of course. Well, I feel like maybe the fitness stuff should be partially indoors and partially outdoors. Ooh, this actually doesn't fit. Oh yes, it does. This is making me think we need to make this a little wider. Oh my gosh, that's such a huge building though. If we just make it a smidge longer, just so this fits in nicely, I'll feel better about this. So we can get some exercise bikes in here for a class. So we could do free weights in here and a bike class, and then maybe we can do some, at the end of the video, we could add some spa day, I don't know, meditation, glamping, themed activities. I am so excited about these free weights. I have no idea what kind of color scheme will go within here, but I know I don't like the red. So I'll just go with white bikes for now, but we may change that up. Okay, so that's gonna be our fitness area. We've got our archery area and our fire pit. We could probably also do some kind of lake over here. Obviously, there's so many more activities we could add, seeing as though we have the other packs here, but I do want to focus mostly on adventure awaits just because we haven't played with it that much, and also thinking about if anyone wants to download this, I don't want you guys to have to replace too much if you don't have the packs. Okay, so we're making a lovely bit of water area. Then my favorite bit, you fill it all up. Whee! Which water looks the most convincing in this area? Maybe this one. Or we could do the murky green. It's actually not that murky looking, but I think I like that one best. Put some base game lily pads in here. And we'll refine this more, but just for now, at least we have a few things in there to remind us to work on it a bit more. Oh, and we also have some butterfly special effects. You'll usually in gameplay unlock these by completing the butterfly collection, or every time you capture a different butterfly, then you'll be able to add it to your family's build and buy collection. But just because we're in build mode, we already have it available to us. So we should definitely use some of those. Oh, there's a jelly butterfly. That's cool as. There is actually one butterfly missing, I think. Oh no, there's not. There's not. It's here. The magical origami butterfly was what I was thinking. Well, we should definitely put some of these around here, around all the cornelian butterfly, the getting married area. Okay. Oh, this is a bigger build than I was thinking it would be. Okay, let's copy some of these. There we go. Did I just double up all the windows? No, I didn't. That's good. Okay, I'll flip this one around. Up one there. And then we've got to figure out our decking situation as well. And then this one, we're going to have to widen a little bit. So let's place that here. Oh, that's not going to work for us, is it? You know what? That's okay. I'll just do it manually. The honeymoon suite can have their own access to the hot tub. Place some roofs. Yay! Oh, it does make the workload a little bit easier when we've already done the design and we can just copy and paste it. Go expand this one a bit. We'll join these up to here and join that one to there. Ooh, it's really starting to take shape now. Oh, this is so exciting. It's so satisfying. Do you think we can just have single decking going across here? Just like that? Does that look weird? No, I think that's okay. I'm gonna be so excited to actually post this video and show you guys. Oh no, we have a problem. These are sitting closer than these. I thought I triple checked everything. Wait, I think it's okay. I think I fixed it. You know what? The honeymoon suite could have another door and private deck on the other side. So they can close up this side if they want. They don't have to be interacting with the hot tub area. I still have safety concerns about the archery being too close to the tents. Ever since I saw the trailer where the kid has the apple on his head, you know, I've become wary. Oh, we also have the issue of the fact we can't have diagonal stairs. So either you'd have to walk around here or we have to create a straight part of decking, because I was just going to put the stairs over there, but we can't do that. Let's just do steps like this, and then I'm going to shuffle this back slightly. Otherwise, I feel like you're walking way too close to the water. Oh no! Oh, phew. And to flatten the terrain, if you turn on the grid, you can see it much more easily. And we know flat terrain sims can walk across, so we'll just flatten it like that and just make make it a little smaller, the lake area. Instead of having a path here, have it coming around like this. Yeah, cool. And these paths can maybe just weave around some trees that we'll eventually put in. Okay, let's save our game because I do not want to lose all of our progress. Next up, we've got to get our poles in. So I'm just holding down shift, and that's a way to just repeatedly, oops, got that wrong, repeatedly place an object. So you don't have to click it every single time. Also, that is going slightly downwards. We'll lift that because of the train. Now this is looking uneven to me. Why is this not working for us? Oh, because it is uneven. Oh my gosh, this tent is huge. I think we're gonna have to start again with this one. And lucky we did, because we can see we need a ceiling there. Also, these aren't even in size, each of the sides of this, which may have been a mistake. Oh wait, no, they are. No, of course they are. What am I talking about? So Shift C to get up the other controls, and then we're gonna try and match it to the other ones. Go pop that up. I think it's gotta be a little taller as well. That's actually pretty good. Okay, now we've got to figure out the roofing on this building and what we're really doing with this. That I don't really have a plan for. How about we figure out if we can fit everything we need into the building first? Like, we obviously need showers. I love these new showers. They're really cool. The cabin shower. So we could use these. Oh, we also have public bathrooms that we could place somewhere too. Although I don't think we'll need to if we actually build a bathroom. So I was just playing around with the layout, and I think we could fit bathrooms in this area and then have 2 shower rooms here, which probably in real life wouldn't realistically be enough, but maybe in The Sims it would be. Although, well, hold on a second. If we do place the showers in here, these are massive rooms, so maybe they can be smaller. Maybe we can have 4 shower rooms just like this, each with their little downlights. Base game toilet doors like that. And then we have 3 actual toilets. I think that kind of works. And then we might have gotten a little bit keen with the gym area. Maybe I'll make this a little smaller and just put the free weights over here. And this could be our kitchen dining. These are new windows, which are really lovely. I surprisingly really like these. So we can definitely go to town with them. They also have some larger versions that can sit up a bit. And then I think there's a matching door. The only thing is we only have the 1 door height. So that's the only thing. We could probably also place a door here for Sims to get into the fitness studio from the outside as well. Although it does look really nice at all being glass. So maybe I just have a couple of sliding doors here instead. Okay, so at least this is giving us an idea of what the overall structure is gonna look like. I'm putting off this roofing though. I'm like, I don't know what we're gonna do for roofing. And yeah, kitchen could maybe go against this wall. It's gonna share the plumbing with the toilets, great. We didn't get any new kitchen counters with this pack. We could just go with these base game ones. Although I'd really love to go with something a little more chic. Or maybe we can even get the industrial pieces to work for us. Or we could just do the metal ones. And the idea could be whenever you come to this getaway, you get, breakfast or brunch made in the morning. We have a gorgeous new dining table. Love this. And then we can also have outdoor seating. So you can dine with the other guests, or you can dine outside or dine in your own glamping area. Okay, well that actually fits in really nicely. And also just thinking with weddings, you would need to have catering stuff too. So this would help with that. I mean, you can have mini bar fridges. Maybe pop that over there. But we're going to want to have a proper fridge in this area. Could go the industrial silver fridge, although I feel like this one looks more industrial sized. And we'll also have a barbecue. I'm gonna make this look like it actually joins up with these. Actually, you know what I'm thinking? What if we did bump this out a bit to make this shape a little bit more interesting for roofing as well? I think that's gonna actually look nicer. Okay, I think this layout works well. I've just extended the gym area again, so we have a bit more space for a few workout machines, or a few more workout machines. We have our inside dining table where a chef can work in here and then serve your Sims food, chef-worthy food, or they can cook themselves. And then I like having the island benches and the kitchen open, because then it's more of an inviting experience to like watch them cook and learn from them as well. That's kind of the idea I have behind it. And then we have the toilets over here. I mean, we could also do another toilet door on this side so you can enter it not just from the little door over here. Might get a little bit busy with foot traffic. So we do have this door, which has a window in it. Kind of weird to have a window into the bathroom, maybe. Oh, the sliding door. Oh, maybe it's okay because it just looks at the toilet doors. But I'm not gonna go ahead and put in a whole heap of windows, I don't think. And in terms of the actual roofing, I don't want it to look like a tent. We could maybe give it more of like a wood log exterior or wood lodge. The stone's really nice too. Maybe we should do like a mix of stone. The dark stone's pretty. Oh, the gray's really nice too. Oh, that one's really nice too. So many nice options. I mean, I guess what looks good with everything else from afar is really the question we should be asking. I think I like this one because it's got the flecks of brown in it to tie into our warmer wood, but overall it's not too warm. I mean, we also have these options too of using this other wood paneling. I think we have so much wood though on this lot already. I don't think we really need more. Okay, so the best way of doing the roofing, I think, is just to place diagonal roofs on either side and a straight hipped roof here. And then I've also, in the kitchen, I was just playing around with our color scheme. I actually fit in the new fireplace here, which I think looks really nice. And it has this green color on it. So I used a Spa Day wallpaper to tie it in. And then these are some new ottomans that have come with the pack too. So there's a good chance they could catch on fire. But we're gonna try it anyway. And then above the dining table, I put the new jellyfish pendant lights and the new little fern plant, which I think looks really cute, and the new oars. So, oh, and of course, almost forgot, this is a really gorgeous rug that has come with this pack too, and I just sized it up and popped it under the table, so it's looking a little more cozy there. So we've got a chimney for our fireplace. The chimney has also come in this pack, and I think we should just do a pitched roof that just kind of hides within this roof we've placed back here. We might be able to just pull that back and tuck it in. I also really love this new hot tin roofing, and it reminds me of Australia a lot, that kind of tin roof. And then we can bring this out over these columns like that. And also with this roof, it's quite nice. It has the underneath color as well. So whatever is on top of this roof will appear underneath. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be for all of the roofs in the game, but this one and also the canvas roof on our tents do have that feature, so that is lovely to see. Yeah, I think that's probably one of the best roofing solutions we're gonna get. And then I've placed some base game picnic tables, base game lounge chairs. I also popped the bar here. We do have a bar back. I was kind of placing it in the corner, but I guess we could have it behind here because Sims can still walk around and get to the barbecue area and then the bathrooms around here. And I'm just not sure what color to make these. I mean, maybe we should just go white to tie in with everything else. I'd prefer to use one of our other lounges that we have in another pack, but I don't think we got any in Spa Day, did we? No. I know I want to use some of the yoga items from Spa Day, so that's why I was using some of the wallpapers and such. The lounger, did we get a lounger with this pack? Oh, we got these chairs, which are cool. We could put these out next to the pool area, or let's use them in our actual tents. And I actually think the black or the, oh, you know what? Let's go a light gray. There we go. We'll go the in-between. Because I know it doesn't matter in The Sims, but for me, I'm just thinking about how hot those chairs would be to sit on in the sun. We did get the new picnic tables with this pack, which are really sweet with handprints on them, but I don't think it really suits our venue. There are some plain colors too. I mean, we could use, well, maybe we should use this one instead. I mean, we should use anything new that we have, right? And it kind of ties into those soft colors we have on the interior. And I absolutely love these folding tables. They're really cool. Oh, and we also have these little bar cart tables too. So we should maybe, should we use those inside the camping area or out here as well? Maybe inside the glamping tents. I'm thinking of using the base game little, what were they, side tables? These ones, the bland cur. I think these suit being next to the pool chairs. I feel like we need some greenery. I mean, we'll have trees soon as well, but some other greenery options. I mean, these types of things work well from base game. We also have these little planters, which look nice. So yeah, I'll add a few of these around the place. Okay, I think we desperately need some trees. So let's go to base game trees. And I'm so excited to do the landscaping because it's gonna look so good. A little trick I always do is look at the surroundings of the world we're in and pretty much copy what they've put in the world. So there's a mix of palm trees and regular trees. Also, if you really want to get into it, you can go into buy-debug mode and use some build cheats and or live edit mode and access all of those trees as well. They just look a little bit different, ever so slightly different. So I don't always like using them. Get some palm trees in here. Ooh, the palm trees look great, like next to all of these boardwalk decking areas. Oh, maybe I got a bit carried away with this big tall one. It's actually really cool having a blend of these different kinds of trees, like Willow Creek trees and Sulani. Oh, and we've also got pine trees back there too. It really is quite a mix. And basically I just want this to try and blend in with the surrounding area. I think we could have one really tall tree because we do have some pretty big ones around here. I always forget how long it takes on a big lot to do all the landscaping because it's just so repetitive placing all of these plants and just gradually building them up slowly. I rotate them around. I use the bracket keys to size them up and down. I incorporate rocks as well that are sized up and sized down and try and place them in ways that might look organic or natural. I'm also thinking about how we're gonna furnish our little glamping huts. I've also added some of this fern from Jungle Adventures. You can grab it, I think, from live edit mode, but seeing as though I can see it in the world, like over here, I'm just gonna use it straight from the pack. Okay, that's looking really good. I'll just go and do a little bit of extra terrain paint. It's on quite a soft amount, and I'm just gonna, you know, paint under some of the greenery that we've placed that doesn't have any dirt under it, just to make it look a little bit more realistic. But I'm also trying to not go all the way to the edge of the lot so then it doesn't blend in with the rest of the world properly when you're in live mode and you can't see the grid of the lot or the exterior of the lot. Wow, this has turned out crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we need to, well, I've done this little wedding area, which I'm happy with. These are the new chairs, which is great. I also had this area thinking maybe we could do some wedding stuff over here, or we could leave it blank so people can fill it in kind of how they want to, but maybe I'll just put one table under here as a clue, you know, what it's meant to be used for. Although I really don't like those chairs. You have these white folding chairs. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so you can, if you have My Wedding Stories, you can put your My Wedding Stories stuff under here, like champagne and do a toast or what have you. Oh, and I know I keep putting off doing the huts, but I also did say I wanted to just place some yoga mats from Spa Day. Okay, there we go. That's a bit of a yoga zone. All right, let's do our huts. So a standard hut, I think we should just do a nice bed. So there's 2 new beds. I don't know if they're gonna look bougie enough for the vibe we're going for, because these are very lovely log cabin beds, very cozy looking. But I don't know if they're really for glamping style. Yeah, I'm not feeling this for the glamping. Let's see what items from this pack I think will work really well for glamping. We have this, I quite like that. The mirror is beautiful. These rugs, ooh, yes, this is the vibe. This kind of a rug. I love the coffee and tea condiments. That's really cute. What else do we want to put in our glamping tents? I do like these folding chairs. Ooh, old Fletcher's clock. Maybe we can put that over here in the kitchen area for a bit of fun with the darts on it. This rug is also really nice. So I'll bring some other items in from a few different packs just to give you guys an idea of how you can use different packs to really create something unique that you want in your game. So just keep in mind this stuff is a blender packs and not adventure awaits. But The structure is all adventure awaits. And most of the other stuff in here, you just might need to fill in a few of the gaps if you've just got base game and adventure awaits. And pop some little lanterns next to the bed. I have really, really enjoyed building this though. I'm trying to think of other things I want to build now too. Like a bed and breakfast would be cute, maybe on a horse ranch. If you guys have any ideas or requests, let me know in the comments down below. Also random, but I just realized you can put the blender on this little appliance cart. So I suppose that's for all different appliances. That's awesome. So a microwave you could have in your room, or a drink tray, hot chocolates. So I've gone for just basically a theme of plants and wicker, just a really simple interior. And maybe for the light, I mean, do we need that light? Oh yeah, we should have the down light. We can use these items from the pack out here on the deck area. I love these candle lamps. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of the rooms and then I'll show you guys the final outcome. Okay guys, I have finished the build and it's like 10 o'clock at night right now. I've been just obsessed with this build and I cannot wait to show you. So here it is. I just wanna show you guys in the full daylight, but then I was thinking we should go into live mode. I just don't know what the lighting's gonna be like in live mode. But anyway, this is it from above. Oh, it looks so cool. And I'm just so happy with how this turned out. And I'm excited to play here as well. Let's just have a little bit of a fly over. You can see the archery boards. Actually, I think my head covered it. There you go. Now you can see the archery boards. And this just looks so cool. It kind of reminds me of a wetlands boardwalk. Like, I think you could turn this into a swamp environment as well, and it could work really nicely too. But this is what it looks like. And then this is it from the other angle, looking back at our glamping huts, or glamping tents, whatever you want to call them. And I'm gonna bring some Sims here. Oh, actually, before we do that, we actually need to set it as a custom venue. So custom venue is here, change lot type. The only requirements were sink, waste disposal, and toilet. And then there's the modify schedule preset. So you can click on one of the existing presets. I mean, I guess fitness retreat kind of tracks. Well, that's cool. And you've got the different roles, fitness, trainers. You can make sure the leader is gonna fix objects, mentor fitness, clean, be friendly. And then here it says what to do at all hours of the day. So sleeping, working out, having breakfast, free time. I mean, all of that seems good. Okay, ooh. Let's have a look at the venue in any case. Well, it's nice seeing Sims using all the stuff. It works for our house tour. So, okay, so first of all, just here we have a bar, we have a nice table, hot chocolate. Ooh, the butterflies have spawned over there. That is exciting. Very exciting. Anyway, let's go into our kitchen area. So we've got lovely dining space. What is that? Oh, that's my chimney. It was just not placed in the right spot. There we go. Okay, all fixed. So yeah, we have this lovely kitchen area where meals can be made. You can like fitness. Kitchen, and then of course through here is the bathroom. Got the new sinks from the pack. These toilets were actually, I think, from high school years, unless they were from businesses and hobbies. No, they're from businesses and hobbies, those cubicles. But the sinks, the wallpaper, that's from Adventure Awaits. And then down here we have our really cool showers. I like these. I think they're quite cute. So yeah, pretty cool bathroom, pretty snazzy. And then you've got this beautiful wetlands area to look at. Oh, the pool is absolutely popping off today. Like literally so many Sims in there going nuts. And then around here we have our gymnasium. They're doing very well. So pretty looking out all these windows. These pictures came with this pack as well, which I think are cute. Some retro fitness posters. And then we've got our other area over here with free weights. Oh, that's so cool to see. And the carpet on the floor is just from base game. I love seeing them use the free weights. That is so exciting. So then there's also some yoga mats and meditation cushions from Spa Day. And if we just wander around here, we can walk along this track and see everyone sweating it out in there. This is like a butterfly topiary. I think you can release butterflies there. And then this over here is our little wedding venue space, so you can hire the venue and get married amongst the butterflies and the waterfall. What a location. And the butterflies that are sparkling, they're magical origami butterflies, so you could replace them if you wanted it to be more realistic, but I thought the sparkles were fun. Got the dragonflies and things over here. Then we can walk all the way around. This is our archery section where you can learn archery skill. And then we have our campfire over in this corner and some picnic tables. This campfire and these chairs came with Adventure Awaits. I was gonna put a barbecue there, but then I thought, oh, that might get really annoying if you have to keep cleaning up all the way over there. So I've just left the picnic tables and they can cook stuff on the fire. Anyway, let's go into one of our glamping tents. So we've got our nice new chair and the cool nest candle. I really like that. And when we go in here, this is an example of a kid-friendly tent that I've made. So there's items from a few different packs here, but this is an idea of what you can kind of create with cross packs. So we've gone for a bit more of a boho theme, and I think it turned out really nicely. And there's a toy box, wardrobe. I mean, I think I would be quite comfortable staying here. Let's wander to another tent. I think Candy might be coming this way as well. So again, kind of going with this boho theme. And when we come into this tent, this is just a double bed tent. They're very nice. Again, I wanted them to all kind of match, and it's just very minimal, very beige. Very cool. And it's amazing what different packs you can pair together and bring into Adventure Awaits to create your own kind of thing. It's so cool. Okay, and then there's the in-ground hot tub. I wanted to show you guys the creme de la creme tent. This is the newlywed tent. So this one's just a bit bigger. Remember, we made it bigger. And the thing that makes this one pretty fancy is that they have a fireplace. How cool is that? So their tent is built around the fireplace. And they have a few extra items like cozy blankets, a bigger lounge room. They have their own hot chocolate station, and they get a complimentary bottle of Love champagne. And a 4-poster bed. Very snazzy. And who's staying here? And who's been cooking up a storm? Oh yeah, they get their own barbecue and a telescope as well. And that is Skip Broke. Not looking so broke in the best tent. And then the other ones over here are pretty much exactly the same. They've just got very slight differences. So there's another double bed one. It has a slightly different, more boho looking couch, but all in all pretty similar. I like how they can see the archery out their little window. And then last of all, we have one other kid-friendly tent that's pretty much the exact same to the other one. I like making this little table green. I feel like I'm gonna use those tables so much. So yeah, it looks like, oh, look how cool that is. Oh my gosh, they're cooking up an absolute storm. But anyway, it's good to see them enjoying the kitchen. They're certainly not shy, that's for sure, but they are making an absolute mess. Why is this over here? Anyway, when the game is fully out, I will be sure to upload this to the gallery. If you do decide to purchase this pack or any others, a great way to support the channel is to use my creator code at the checkout. You just enter Deligracy in the promo code section, and that really helps me out. So thanks to everyone who's been doing that. And yeah, I think this turned out really nice. I'm proud of us. And also I'm proud of my amazing members. Thank you for your support. And now I'm just thinking about what to build next. What to build next. If you have any ideas, please let me know in the comments down below. And I also have a new Let's Play that should be out now. So I'm excited to share that with you as well. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And thanks to EA for giving us early access. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I can't wait to speak to y'all soon. Dag dag!